YouTube Nation, what is up? Eagles Truth here with you. All right, Eagles fans. Quarterback situation. You guys think either Sam Bradford sucks, or he's average, or he's not a franchise quarterback, or he's not worth a second round pick, or he's not worth a salary, or we need to find someone next offseason, or whatever, right? I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of hearing it. And you know what? I was the one guy at the beginning. I was like, you know what? He's better than Cobb. And even when he was struggling early in the season, I was like, dude hasn't played in 2 years. He didn't even have a training camp. Really, if you think about it, he was rehabbing for most of the time. And then when freaking in the preseason hardly had any work, the dude hasn't played in 2 years. It's a new system, new every. Give the guy a chance, will you? Well, he's gotten his chance. He's gotten his chance. And do you realize, and the people who don't know this stat, is going to be taken back by this. In the last 6 games that Bradford has started and finished, so take out the Miami game, which by the time Bradford went out in that game, we were either winning or the score was tied. So you can't really sit there and say he would have lost that. Probably would have won it, actually. But in the last 6 games that he started and finished, Sam Bradford is 5-1. That one loss coming against the Carolina Panthers, the undefeated Carolina Panthers, who won by 11 points. And really, it was an 8-point game with us driving, and the offensive line just decided they didn't want to block shit. But that's besides the point. It wasn't like a blowout, like they're blowing people out, you know? But think about that for a second. I always looked at Foles, always, and this included 2011 when he didn't look like anything, and even 2012. I was on the pro Vic bandwagon, and still to this day, maybe not 2013 because everything was going right in the season for 2013 for Foles, but I always thought Vic was the better option. That did not mean I thought Vic was amazing. I knew we needed to get a quarterback, but I did not see anything in Foles. Anything. And as long as he has a chance to play in this league, he always has that chance to prove me wrong. But I didn't see anything in him. But the one thing everyone kept saying was that he wins. He wins. Sam Bradford in the last 6 games that he started and finished is 5-1, including beating the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. I don't care if they didn't have Gronk. I don't care if they don't have Julian Edelman. It's still Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. They still beat a pretty damn good Bills team. I know they were 6-6, but when Tyrod Taylor was on the field, they're pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. You always want to look at the stats. Sam Bradford has 77 quarterback rating. Not good, really. He only threw 1 touchdown, but he had an interception as well. That's what you want to look at. He didn't have 300 yards passing. You look at stuff like that. It's hard for I would hope that we all understand the interception was not his fault. That was actually a pretty good pass. All right? I hope I don't have to speak on that. I hope we can agree on that. It's hard to go over 300 yards passing and do all this stuff when the offensive line is holding every fucking play, it seems like. It's just 10 yards back, and then 10 yards back, and then 10 yards back. And it's just, it's really hard. And receivers drop pass. There was 3 drop passes today alone. 3 today alone. Now you're probably thinking like, so what, 3 drop passes, whatever. We want to give them 3 more completions? No, it's not just that. Because they were all on 3rd down and all would have been 1st downs. If you'd like in the comments, I can provide the exact play of what was the drop. That would extend. Those are 3 times drives ended that should have been completed. Just use your eye test on Sam Bradford today. The guy was in command. He looked comfortable. He looked fluid. He made 1 mistake today, and that was taking a sack. When in reality, he probably thought he was making a smart play. All right? keep the clock rolling. Make them use a timeout or let it get to the 2 minute warning. He's in a play. He's trying to find a safe throw. You look at the all 22. All the receivers were covered up, so of course he's holding on the ball. So he goes out. He can throw it away, yes, or he can take a sack. You're in the heat of the moment. Are you going to sit there and look at the clock like, is it the 2 minute warning yet? Is it going to matter whether I throw it away or not? He's not going to know that. All right, so that was the one bad thing. It didn't take us out of field goal range. We were already not in field goal range. It didn't do anything. Okay? There was no turnover. And after the game, there was actually Eagles fans bitching about that. A little thing like that. That was like the only thing Bradford did. That was the only thing Bradford did bad the entire day. You guys expect perfection. You know, you're not going to get perfection. Tom Brady, who I'm watching right now, isn't even perfection. But we don't have a Tom Brady. We have a Sam Bradford. He is our quarterback. We have a quarterback. Now, he needs to stay healthy. We have a quarterback. I think Sam Bradford, honestly, has a potential to be a top 10, dare I say, top, you hear me correctly, top 5 quarterback. I truly believe he has the talent to do so. We need to give him some help, though. Offensive line needs to stop holding. Receivers need to stop dropping passes. Chip Kelly needs to be a little less predictable. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. The tools are there. The tools, Sam Bradford has the tools. It's there. You need to give him a little bit of help. So all this chirping and whining about quarterback, get out of here. Anyway, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Bradford. It seems like he's getting more and more and more comfortable. Even last week against the Patriots, it looked like we were moving constantly all the time, especially early on. And it was the penalties that kept putting us back. I mean, I know we only scored twice on offense. There were touchdowns, but still, only twice on offense. But it was just the penalties. The offensive line, I don't know what it is. They need to stop that. They need to stop the holds. I don't know what... if we can stop the penalties, I can see us scoring a lot more often. I'm still not sure about this defense, though. Still not sure about this defense. I don't know how Eric Rowe, granted it was against Calvin Johnson, I don't know how he can go from looking completely like shit against Megatron and then looking like a really legit corner. Word of the NFL. Shit changes every week. Anyway, definitely got to beat Washington. Probably got to beat New York, too. Next week isn't a must-win because I think every one of the NFC East teams are going to lose next week. I do. Washington has the best chance of winning, I think, followed by the Eagles. But all right, I'm out. Or actually, no. Followed by the Cowboys. I don't know. We don't really got to worry about the Cowboys because they're pretty much done. I honestly think it's going to come down to the Eagles and Redskins. I honestly believe that's what it's going to come down to. The Giants could make a push too. They're obviously right there. I hope they lose tomorrow. But, so guys, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go. Peace.